toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. From the shotgun, the inside give. To the 34. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll give it to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Pitt looking to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Barrels ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Makes the grab, it's Robinson.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Panthers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
To the air. It's Holstein. Quickly complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. On first and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Lets it fly. Got his man on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to throw. It's Holstein. He's got it down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going for 6. Touchdown, Pitt! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense in an empty set. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Caught over the middle. It's Williams.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
With the catch, it's Robinson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Turning it on. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On fourth down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the first down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're reeling a little bit defensively.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. A quick pass to the left. There he goes. The tag. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Brown has it. Touchdown, Pitt! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Hold and finds his man on the left. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Holstein. Got his man on the outside. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second-down play. They'll try to pop the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Williams. And he's still running after the move. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Handoff from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
On the ready?
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Well, the ball's barely touched the ground every time this guy's been dropping back so far in this game. That's one of the rare misses we've seen from him so far.
Quickly complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Okay, ready? Green 20.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense. And physical, playing downhill and getting up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make points.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Give to Brown. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.